Here's the Mad Dog kickoff formation as Craig Hentrick sends it on its way for Notre Dame. Deep into the end zone and down there by Christensen. Ryan Hancock was the number 3 quarterback to start the season, but he's completed 58% of his passes. Had he played enough, his quarterback rating would be the highest in college football. His 2 chief targets, Drage, who is second in the U.S. in receiving yards, and tight end Byron Rex. Up front, Scott Brumfield has been named outstanding offensive lineman 6 of the Cougars' 7 games. And Notre Dame opens in a nickel defense, expecting Hancock to go right to the air. Instead, it's a play-action pass, and the man wide open to make the reception for BYU is Byron Rex. That defense has been susceptible to the pass this season. Peterson is the top tackler. DeVos still seeking his All-American form. A new face in the secondary, freshman Bobby Taylor starts his second game, his first at free safety, as Jeff Burris moves over to strong safety. Ground corner Tom Carter today. He could have a big afternoon for the Irish. Again, a complete pass to Byron Rex. The tight end takes another first down grab from Ryan Hancock, who's 2 for 2. Third consecutive BYU pass. Third consecutive completion. This one to Christensen, who is stopped just a yard short of the first down marker. Hall and Willis, the split backs, and Rex again goes to the air. Completes it to Hall in the flat. Fake to Hall. It'll be a pass. And it's incomplete, the first incompletion of the day. And
was the #1 offense in the country.
With only half a yard to go, they elect the punt. And their defense, of course, is a little suspect. BYU cannot down it. Without practicing, he didn't earn the right to start, but he may still play today. Instead, it's Bettis, normally the fullback and tailback, and he rambles through for 11 yards. Jerome Bettis.
Because now he's given Notre Dame's offense a chance to have the hammer.
Here's Bettis trying to pick his way forward, and he does for 3 or 4 yards. Rick Meyer, the quarterback of this Notre Dame team, completing only 45% of his passes, though he did break the Notre Dame career record for touchdown passes against Pitt a couple of weeks ago. And there you see with Brooks and Becton out, it's Bettis and Zellers. Taylor and Hall head the offensive line. I hope you saw the pregame feature on Aaron Taylor. An inspiring story about his comeback from drug and alcohol use. Bettis for the 3rd straight carry slips and is stopped after a gain of 2 or 3. And the Cougar front 7 as good as BYU has had in recent years. Keyed around linebackers Harrigan and Hansen. Hansen is the leading tackler. Free safety Derwin Gray leads the team with 3 interceptions. Myers' first pass of the day. Tight end Smith, the intended receiver, and the pass knocked down by Nathan Hall. Possession, but then punting on 4th and a half yards. High sailing punt by Hentrick, chasing Johnston back to the 80, fumbles, but BYU gets it back. First possession of the football, backed up deep in their own territory now. Hancock on a high snap, it's fumbled, loose, in the end zone. Notre Dame, I think DeVos got it for the touchdown. Have hampered the Cougars all season long, and especially the quarterbacks. They've had 3 different quarterbacks. Point. And he boots it through. Demetrius DeVos with the recovery in the end zone, and a gift touchdown this time has been potent in the first half this season. Kendrick again kicking with the wind, and then a short kickoff. Kind of sails at the last minute, but Haymouli heads upfield with it, bounces to the outside. Nice move by Haymouli. He lowers his head and ducks to the 30-yard line. Crimson Tide seemingly headed with an unimpeded route to that SEC championship game in Birmingham later in the season. Hancock to the air, and he has a man wide open. The pass is complete and close to a first down. A gain about 9. Watsky comes wide to the left, Sterling wide to the right, and Hancock in the shotgun after picking up a first down. First running play of the day. Haymouli gains about 6 at the center this time with Haymouli and Willis in the backfield. The action pass. Hancock with time completes the pass to Willis. And Willis still fighting his way forward. Nice run by Willis after he caught the football. He's all the way to the Irish 37. Sophomore from Las Vegas. 2:45. Drage Drage in motion and now in the slot. Hancock under pressure and is taken down by DeBose. Football is loose. Are they going to say incomplete pass? From the shotgun, Anderson to Watsky and Drage. 3 wides in. Plenty of time on this play. And Hancock with that strong arm spots a man at the 5. It's Doman. And Doman out of bounds at the Notre Dame 5-yard line. Chased out for the freshman Bobby Taylor. Hancock has hit 7 of his first 9 passes. Already 95 yards. First and goal. The give to Willis. Willis cutting back to the line of scrimmage and stop there. On second and goal from the 5. And the play blown dead. A delay of game penalty against BYU, and you want to keep that string intact. Hancock, a quick pass, complete to the 1-yard line. Otis Sterling makes the reception. 7:29 left first quarter, 7-0 Notre Dame. Rolling, Hancock lost it for Rex, and it's incomplete. It'll be 4th down for BYU. And
BYU 31. You're down there on the 1-yard line. If you're going to go for it, you have to go for it. Run it twice, do whatever, but you've got to try and match points for this thing.
David Lauder's 18-yard field goal is good. And Edwards electing to go for 3, gets on the board. The Cougars pull within 4 of Notre Dame. The fumble recovery in the end zone, but the Irish make it 7-3 Notre Dame. Lauder's kick bounces once, then taken by Miller on the hop. And Mike Miller is across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Sad company indeed. The last time Notre Dame had the ball from scrimmage, they had 3 straight Burris runs, or 3 straight Bettis runs. This is the 4th consecutive run.
What they'll do there, also on short yardage.
Here's Myers' pass, complete to Miller. There's a penalty marker down, and Miller has a first down, but there is a flag on the play. It is offensive pass interference. Myers feeling some pressure, dumps it across the middle, complete, but not for much as Ray Zellers deep into its own territory. Johnston again is deep, and Hendrick gets off another sailor. Johnston from the 26, straight up the field, dodges a couple of tacklers, stopped just short of the 40-yard line. Glover Gibson in at the nose tackle now for Notre Dame. Another high snap, pulled down by Hancock. Kalen Hall can't dodge the Irish defenders.
Jim, thank you very much.
Your tab is mounting. I think he's been mentioning that every game. Steps up, delivers. DuBose got a hand on it. Rex, the intended receiver.
Because the football will be coming shortly. And look at this punt.
He's the world's largest. Brad Hunter, 6'7", 280, a defensive lineman, trying to power it against the wind. Miller takes it at the 30 and works his way forward for about 5 yards before he's tackled as Bettis returns to fullback. 2 wide set right. One of them, Derek Mays, who has 3 catches, 3 touchdowns this season. And Meyer goes to the air. May the catch. That's his first non-touchdown reception of the season. Bettis says he's the easiest guy on the team to trick.
How can you take anybody seriously that has no credit out?
Here's Lytle's first carry. It covers about 2 yards. Not much there as Nathan Hall.
They've been solid today.
Bettis on the delay. Bouncing off tacklers into BYU territory for a Notre Dame first down. Bettis coming into the game with over 500 yards rushing and expected to get the bulk of the call today. Here's a play-action pass. Meyer for Miller downfield. Off his hands and incomplete. Derwin Gray was beaten. All-Stater out of Converse, Texas in his high school days.
You're the Heisman Trophy candidate.
Oscar McBride back on the field for Notre Dame. 2 tight end formation. Who else? Bettis fighting his way forward for yardage and enough for the first down.
Of the BYU Cougars, he knows he's probably going to have to play an 8-man front much of the day to shut down this running game.
First option we've seen from Notre Dame today. Meyer keeps senior season. 8th play of the drive. Again the option. Meyer stopped for a loss this time. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Meyer to pass. Plenty of time now. The Protection breaks down. Meyer trying to get to the outside and steps out of bounds, well short of the first down.
You got to get Rick Meyer on the corner. Probably roll him out to the top of the screen. Give him the option.
Brooks set as a wide receiver to the right. Instead, Meyer cuts the middle, complete for the first down to Ray Griggs. Griggs makes the catch in traffic. Notre Dame with a first down now on the BYU 21-yard line. Closing seconds of the first quarter. Bettis hit hard and knocked back and then swarmed by the white jerseys. Notre Dame got a gift touchdown on a fumble recovery in the end zone, but now are threatening again. It's 7-3 Irish at the end of the first quarter at South Bend. This is the 12th play of the drive. Oscar McBride back in with a two tight end formation. Bettis bursts free. Finally tripped up inside the 10 by Derwin Gray. Here's that old-fashioned full house T backfield, including Jeff Burris, normally a safety. Meyer runs the option and cuts it up and gets only a yard to the 9. Second down on the 14th play of the drive. This is Bettis. And Bettis to the 5-yard line. So you never know. Dean Lytle brought in the play and joins Bettis and Burris in the backfield. That's Jerome Bettis. Stopped at the 1-yard line. It'll be 4th down and goal for Notre Dame. 4th and goal from just inside the 2. Fake. Meyer tosses. Smith for the touchdown.
And 9 and picked it up, and then on 4th and 2, Lou Holtz was the difference on that drive.
Hendrick adds the extra point. A beautiful 16-play drive keyed by 2 4th down conversions. This one went for the touchdown as Meyer spots a wide open Irv Smith for the score.
I don't think the BYU defense could believe they were throwing in that situation. Nice call by Holtz. Meyer with touchdown pass number 34.
And the Irish increase their lead. Holtz and Notre Dame up on BYU 14-3.
Can you say that again?
No, I can't. That's one time only. Sold out for the 104th consecutive time in Notre Dame Stadium. Here's the kickoff. Christensen on the return. Somehow or other, it just seems a little foreign. Jayhawks having a fine season. Here's Drage with his first catch of the day. Eric Drage. I was going to say Steve Largent. You thought I was going to say Collinsworth, didn't you? Hancock wide open across the middle of Hall. Halen Hall with a first down. Cuts to the outside. Another pretty move. And finally tripped up on a shoestring tackle. 14-yard gain on the play, though, for BYU. They have a first down. Right back to the air and almost picked off by the Bows. Instead, the reception made by Tim Nowatzki. Nowatzki with his 3rd reception. So that big 42. 50 tickets today for Tim Nowatzki, who was born and lives in nearby Michigan City, Indiana. Lofted by Hancock and taken by Heimuli. And Heimuli's down to the Irish 9-yard line. 35-yard gain. Again has a man open. Heimuli inside the 5. 2nd and goal from the 4. Trips to the right. Hancock looking that way. Fires it and dropped in the end zone. Sterling had it. He pitched against Notre Dame in a tournament in Seattle this past season. Trying to pitch for a score here. Knocked away. Good defense that time by Notre Dame's John Covington. Lauder hit his first one. This one will be 21 yards. And the left footer Lauder now 2 for 2. BYU, though, has to settle for a field goal. They wanted the touchdown, and they still trail Notre Dame now 14-6.
Yet they're down 14-6.
A problem he mentioned yesterday, not getting into the end zone. Lauder's kick. Taken by Miller at the 4. Look out. Straight up the gut. Miller with great speed to the outside. and knocked out of bounds. Lauder, the kicker, was able to just trip him up and knocks Miller out of bounds. Good field position though for the Irish. They go straight ahead to Zellers. Ray Zellers getting his first start today. Rips off 12 yards. He was running into his own offensive lineman at the time. Nice first down run. Meyer pumps once. Now is going to be spun down for a loss back to the 48-yard line. The last one very impressive with 2 fourth-down conversions resulting in a touchdown. Meyer on the blitz. Got rid of it. It'll be incomplete. It was a screen. Now Brooks is on a wing. Gerald and Mays further to the right on this 3rd and long. Meyer again under pressure. Ducks away and then caught from behind and taken down by Lenny Gomes.
Pounded up the middle of the gut.
Hendrick to punt. Brad Clark is deep for the Cougars, and Hendrick hits the end zone on the fly for the touchback. BYU with a first down at its own 20. Ryan Hancock wide open to Rex. Byron Rex, the tight end, close to the first down.
It's giving this Notre Dame defense fits.
3rd catch by Rex, good for the first down. Hancock feeling pressure from a blitzing DuBose. Hancock has had a good game so far. Unable to get into the end zone, however. Now being chased, Hancock gets away and dumps it off. And it's going to be incomplete, intended for Tyler Anderson. Christensen will be stopped short of the first down. Here's Big Hunter on to punt again, this time with the wind at his back. He kicks it a mile high. Fair catch called for by Miller, who retreats to get it at about the 7-yard line.
You actually found out about the trophy.
I was in Paris Island, South Carolina, where the Marine Corps had basic training. Brian Hancock, from what I've seen of the Brigham Young quarterback, and I wish we'd rushed the passer just a little bit more.
Spoken like a true quarterback. Tom wishes he would throw more. Thank you.
Quarterbacks want to put it in the air. Rick Meyer probably will here. 3rd and 8. Let's see if he does deep in his own territory. Behind Bettis, the intended receiver, and now Notre Dame faced with a 4th down. That one cheap touchdown recovery by DuBose in the end zone for Notre Dame's first score. Hendrick gets off a bad kick, and then it takes an even worse bounce down by Covington at the 35-yard line. BYU with a first down at the 35. Hancock sacked. Now 2nd and 23. Flags down. Hancock's pass intercepted by Burris. Let's check the penalty flag.
He pulled the ball. He tried to pull out too soon, and that's what drew us offside. That's what Lou Holtz is saying.
Nullifying the Burris interception. Hancock quickly to Rex. Byron Rex rambling inside the 30 down to the 27 of the Irish.
He has a tremendous game plan as far as throwing the football. It's fun to watch.
Draw play. Kalen Hall shook off one tackler. Oh, what a run by Hall. He's going to be very close to key first down for the Cougars. Strage in motion. And Hancock to pass. They pick up a blitzing DuBose, and Hancock gets to the outside. Step out of bounds.
Just pick you apart.
Protection again good for Hancock, who rifles it. Almost intercepted. Carter had it from the Irish 24. The middle complete. Kalen Hall ducking to the outside, very close to the first down marker. Ryan Hancock has already passed for over 220 yards today. First down for the Cougars from the 14 of Notre Dame, trailing 14-6. Jamal Willis from the shotgun. Hancock on this 2nd down play.
Here they come.
Blitz comes. The pass intended for Hay Mooley is in scoring territory. Here's a key 3rd down play. Hancock with time. down behind the intended receiver, Rex, in the end zone.
He would have at least had the first down. He may not have gotten the touchdown. Looked like he got a little greedy trying to get all 6.
Lauder kicks it through for the 3rd time today. This one from 28 yards. He had an 18 and 21 yard earlier. BYU continues to sputter in the red zone, but they're keeping it close. That cuts the Notre Dame lead now to 14-9.
The end zone referees didn't like that call of good very much. That was close.
Lauder's kick sails right out of bounds.
You can overwhelm your opponent. That gives you a big edge.
Pitch to Bettis. Bettis from the tailback spot. Collared, but still manages to break through for about 5 yards. Saying from that tailback spot, you sometimes have to run east-west, and that's tough for him. Here's the pass complete to Mays. Derek Mays almost broke free. Just tripped up by by Derek Mays. Zellers hit in his tracks by Brad Hunter. Final 2 minutes of the first half from Notre Dame Stadium. Meyer with a roll. Pump fake, and he's going to run. Not much there. Did you see big Randy Brock on 3rd and long? Inside the final minute of the half. Meyer in trouble. Ducks away from another hit. Fires across the field. Intercepted and then fumbled. Let's see what it's ruled. It'll be an incomplete pass. Short putter for Notre Dame. That one went straight up. And then bounces back. BYU with 38 seconds to work with. Hancock lost it downfield, and Rex is open. And a good recovery on the ball by Bobby Taylor, the freshman. Hancock steps up, throws long. Sterling can't hold on. Again, Taylor converging. Hancock under center this time. 23 seconds left. He told us he could throw the ball about 80 yards. This one is complete. Nowatzki from Michigan City, Indiana, where Hancock buys some time, and then they collapse on him from behind. The ball is free, and Notre Dame has it. Devon McDonald knocked the ball free. Jim Flanagan was there too. Big defensive play by the Irish. 8 seconds left. Meyer looking to throw. Final play perhaps of the first half. It's complete to Irv Smith. He carries 5 BYU tacklers with him, but time runs out. If he'd gone down, time to call a timeout and stop the clock.
A poor play by battling for additional yardage, because they would have had an opportunity for a 50-yard field goal.
And the difference so far in the first half, the cheap touchdown, the recovery by Demetrius Dubose in the end zone for the first Notre Dame score, and the Irish at halftime leading 14-9. Let's go to Jim Lampley.
Thanking that offensive line, because he knows how he got down the field.
Short kick by Henry. Skies in the air and takes a bounce. BYU was lucky there. One of the men let it bounce.
And on that touchdown run, he did contribute with a terrific block. You saw it with a broken right thumb. That's the kind of desire that wins games.
Griggs, a senior out of University Park, Illinois. Hancock has the man wide open. Nowatzki turns it into something big. He's at midfield on the midfield stripe. Brigham Young's first possession of the second half, now trailing 21-9. Rex with a diving catch, covered 9 yards. Become the second leading receiver for the Cougars this season. 5 catches today. Here's a draw to Hall. Kalen Hall picks up a BYU first down. Same play. Big rooms. Hall inside the 20. Career at Las Vegas Valley. This will be Willis as BYU goes to the ground attack. Success of Virgil Carter at quarterback with a passing game when he was defensive coach inspired him to switch to this vaunted passing attack. Hancock's pass, diving catch made by Christensen.
So this may be a run this time.
8th play of the drive. Draw play. Hall slips, but still got the first down to the 5. 30 rushing yards on this drive. A rarity for BYU. Now first and goal. Another handoff to Willis. Trying to get wide. Willis knocked out at the 5-yard line. And second and goal. Ball at the 5-yard line. Hancock. Touchdown pass. Tim Nowatzki from Michigan City, Indiana, with a touchdown is mobbed in the end zone. He had 50 tickets. They're all here. And a big moment for the sophomore from Michigan City.
The quarterback, because it happened so quickly.
And the field goal is good. And BYU keeps that string of consecutive games with a touchdown pass intact. Well, he's not John Hancock, but he's putting his signature on this game. Ryan Hancock with a touchdown pass to Nowatzki. BYU drive.
Hi, Grandma. That's for you, man.
Grandma will enjoy that. Did that make the end zone before it went out of bounds? Yes, touchback. I think, though, they did right giving it to the homeboy, Nowatzki, letting him have a little glory, huh?
No question.
Brooks on the pitch. Blockers in front. Doesn't matter. BYU comes up quickly.
The way that he has been.
With a hip flexor injury, he's lined up in the tailback spot and gets the call again. Picking his way forward and not exploding, as you pointed out, but still able to drive ahead across the 30.
Would have broken that one for 15 or 20.
Next to Marshall Faulk and maybe Garrison Hurst, though I thought he was the best running back in college football earlier in the season. Double wide set right. Brooks the tailback. Meyer fires in the flat, complete to Griggs. And Griggs has a first down, now being dragged back, but he did have forward progress. 5:46 remaining in the third quarter. Brooks bursts free. Twists his way for a first down across the 35 of BYU. Lavelle Edwards ditto. Brooks trying to bounce it to the outside. Pretty nice move, but not enough to get away from Brad Clark. Bettis. Here's that full house T formation. Smith and McBride, two tight ends. 3rd and 1. Bettis has the first down. Zellers gripping tackles, almost broke free.
It is Reggie Brooks ready to run. He's back in now.
He's a tailback. Zellers the fullback. This is Brooks. Is he ready? He twists and turns and picks up a first down inside the 15. In the two tight end formation, McBride and Smith have done a good job blocking on this drive. Hand to Brooks. Nice defensive play by Shad Hansen. 12th play of the drive, only one pass so far. Option. Meyer to the 7th. Burris in the backfield with Bettis and Lytle. Option again. Meyer keeps. Stopped at the 5, short of the first down. Bettis scrambling for yardage. It'll be very close. He
didn't make it.
No, didn't make it. Not even close. So a 14-play, almost 7-minute drive results in 0 points for the Irish.
But he is fine. There are no problems with Bettis, even though he didn't make that first down.
Came up just short. And now Hancock for BYU from his own end zone. Tossing route behind Nowatzki, the intended receiver. Well, that's the kind of day Ryan Hancock has had. And yet he has been very productive from the shotgun. Over Haymouley's head and incomplete as Demetrius DeBose, 3rd and 10. Hancock's pass grades the intended receiver. DeBose were to punt with the win from the back of his own end zone. No pressure on him at all. The big guy takes aim and sends it booming downfield. Miller from the 30. Miller with a great return. Flags are down. Just tripped up. It'll come back, says Hunter.
We'll take Notre Dame back inside the 40.
After the penalty now to the Notre Dame 35-yard line. Hunter with a 65-yard punt. Delayed handoff to Brooks. Dodges one man. Cuts back. Down at Third quarter coming to an end, featuring offensive football. Only one punt in that third quarter. It ends with Notre Dame in front. We'll be back to South Bend after these messages from your local station. He has BYU to hold off here in the fourth quarter, and Boston College and Penn State coming up. Pettis out of the backfield with a reception for a first down. There's a surprise for you. Brooks the tailback, Pettis the fullback. Meyer on the option. Flag down as Meyer keeps and picks up good yardage. It would be enough for the first down.
Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty, spot a foul.
On the backside tight end. He might have been right. I don't think that was a penalty.
Meyer with a handoff to Brooks, picking his way forward. Here's Reggie Brooks. Just tackled by the last man that had a shot at him, Derwin Gray. Yeah, I think Brooks is back. That hip is feeling much better.
Consistently get more attention.
Irish first down, moving early in the fourth quarter. Meyer dodges the first man, Kent the second. His second and 13, actually, between 12 and 13 for the first. Pressure on Meyer. Nice pass to Bettis. Meyer, just a split second before he was hit, got rid of the football. Completion to Bettis. Now 3rd and 6. Delayed handoff to Bettis. Following blockers. Bettis to the end zone. Touchdown. To the end zone. Hendrick for the extra point. And the kick is good. So Notre Dame with 12:46 left in the game, taking command up 28-16. The irrepressible Jerome Bettis, 6 for 6. And Notre Dame has taken control of the game, now up by 28-16. And Notre Dame with 12:46 left in the game. Hancock with protection. And Drage couldn't handle it. It was a bit behind him.
So this will be a real test for the Notre Dame defense. BYU has had a lot of success throwing the football today.
Hancock wide open. Drage on a crossing pattern. Had a little trouble hanging on to it, and that slowed his momentum a bit. Passing now for Hancock. And that'll put him over 300. Let's see. That ball not free. It'll be incomplete. Rex. Notre Dame running back Ricky Waters are combining with the San Francisco 49ers. And here's Hunter, 6'7", 280-pound Hunter runs for a first down. Well, Hunter rambles 13 yards. And Hancock, nice catch by Rex. That one was a bit behind him. But
who would have wanted to tackle him? That's the question.
Dangerous pass and a flag down. That's incomplete. And could be a holding call. It is against BYU. Not inside the 20, but close to that red zone. Hancock rolled right into the defense and threw it up for grabs, and Burris is the one that grabs it.
You know, he does so many nice things, Ryan Hancock, but from time to time he can really pull the boneheaded play as well.
But just starting his 4th game, and here's Brooks. How in the world did he get away from those tacklers? They had him behind the line. Brooks again and again. Reggie Brooks to the 15.
Not mistaken, all of those yards are in the second half.
Here's Zellers. Delayed handoff to the 8-yard line.
And that's what's happening to BYU now.
Meyer to the 5-yard line. Stanford came from 16-0 down to win. 16. Bettis. Raw power, Jerome Bettis. Baseball and basketball player could be back next year as a two-sport star. He's likely to be drafted first or second round in the spring. But that interception led to the Notre Dame score. Strong kick by Hendrick out of the end zone. Both Bettis and Brooks over 100 yards rushing, with most of the damage done here in the second half. In Brooks' case, all of it. Hancock is sacked. Devon's twin brother Ricardo was an All-American for Pitt last year and now is playing in the NFL with the Bengals. That one was almost intercepted. Brother was killed, the summer of '91. Hancock's pass into traffic. Intended for Nowatzki. Was it intercepted? They came down with simultaneous possession, but I think Tom Carter wrestled away the football. What Carter was telling him.
And he's only about 5'11".
They had a 6'8" player on the team, and still he was the center. Averaged 14 points a game for a...
Very bright, very articulate.
In fact, he's going to graduate in 3.5 years as a finance major. He'll get his degree, a la Rick Meyer, at the end of the fall semester 1993. By Ryan Hancock. Notre Dame is taking command. Zellers.
Ray Zellers.
A pivotal contest here for Notre Dame. Lytle. Dean Lytle can't quite get there. First and goal now from the 1-yard line. Lytle, who got him close, can't quite get him in.
Not 100%, but really dominated, took over, and allowed Notre Dame to win this game.
This is Jeff Burris, the safety. He squirts into the end zone for his second touchdown of the season. Burris, who comes in that power running back formation, Mr. Do-It-All for the Irish, scores his second TD. Gast is on now to try the extra point, his first of the game, and he boots it through. Pendergast, who is a star on the Notre Dame soccer team. In fact, the Notre Dame and BYU soccer teams got together last night. Notre Dame won that one as well on the way to victory here. Andy Rosenberg, Tom Hammond, Chris Collinsworth, and John Dockery from Notre Dame Stadium. Irish have taken control of the game in the second half.
And I understand, and it's in all of you coming out today, 68 strong here from Michigan City, just 35 miles away from Notre Dame. Tom?
All right, John, so some measure of revenge with a touchdown catch for Nowatzki today. He came in to this game with 3 consecutive games over 100 yards received. Notre Dame took him out of the game, a non-factor, as you said earlier. Mooney on that completion almost lost the football. Got it back and takes it across the 40. Here's Ryan Hancock about to attempt his 51st pass of the game. Incomplete, broken up by Carter. I watched the Monday night game at Pittsburgh, and I can't help but chuckle at that. Hancock's pass complete as they picked up the Notre Dame blitz, and Rex makes the reception. I think he was demonstrating that hold to the referee. It got only mixed reviews, I might add. And to confront Lou perhaps a little later, he might be the victim of one of those holds. I don't know if Lou has any other holds in his arsenal. Hancock's pass for Drage. Good position by Carter. Floyd. It's been an impressive second half performance by the Irish, offense and defense. Almost a shoestring catch by Steve Christensen. How many times do you think we'll see that now in the next few days?
Oh, that's great.
Burris with his second interception. Pollard and Miller, wide receivers, getting some playing time here as McDougal takes his first snap and hands it to Zellers. And the play is also on the baseball team for Notre Dame, and Hancock struck him out in the game this last baseball season at the King Dome in Seattle. McDougal. His pass is complete. Well, that's his first non-touchdown completion. 152 yards and a pair of touchdowns. Dean Lytle. There are 4 games left. Lavelle Edwards heading for a midfield meeting with Lou Holtz. I think Lou has calmed down a little bit now. 440 total yards of offense for the nation's leading offensive team, Notre Dame. 308 of that total coming in a strong second half.
Two great college football coaches in that picture.
Rick Meyer engineers the victory.